You're listening to the Live Out Loud podcast with River Wynn and Michelle Flamer.
Hi, River.
Hi, Michelle.
You're crocheting.
I am because it's fall, and when it's fall, I start crocheting and getting all the cozy things made.
I love it. Oh my God. We had torrential downpour here yesterday.
In Arizona, yeah.
Crazy
I
flooding.
saw some of the videos and I was like, wow, that went from like zero to flooding so fast.
I know. Well, wait, I think you asked me what's the difference between rain in the Northwest and rain here, right? Did you ask me that?
I didn't ask you that because I already know the difference, but maybe somebody else asked you that.
I'm trying to think. Maybe Michelle was asking me that because I was like, oh, it's so different when it rains here than it did up in the
Oh,
Pacific Northwest.
I've been to Arizona like when a monsoon happened, and it is very different than Pacific Northwest rain.
Right, because I was saying in Portland, like when you're in Oregon or anywhere there, it's like a misting. It's like a light rain. You're just kind of wet for the winter. Like it's just sort of moist. And I don't like that word, but in that case,
it's damp.
Damp. That's better. That's better. And here it's like sunny, 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 dump.
Flooding.
Yeah. And sadly, though, 3 people ended up losing their lives because of the flooding. It comes so fast. It's really, that's why in Utah with the Narrows and the hiking, you cannot mess around we were getting all of these weather warnings. Like I had it on my watch, I had it on my phone. It was going crazy yesterday.
Yeah, you never want to ignore that in like Utah, Arizona, those areas,
Well, and I had bought tickets. Chrissy wanted to go and do this like disco dance thing.
Yeah.
So I had even bought like funny glasses and like little, accessories to go with it. But we were both texting last night when these things were going off, and I'm like, let's just both stay home. We don't need to put ourselves in danger anywhere. Like, what if the power goes out at this dance? What if flooding or what? I mean, just who knows? Like, do we really? Like, we can go another time. Like,
yeah, that was a smart choice because I saw a lot of videos of cars stuck in floodwaters and
that's right.
Yeah, we don't want you doing that.
I didn't want to. So I was like, all right, let's just stay. So I ordered food in and totally watched a movie. And
you did a solo date.
I did a solo date, which is what we're talking about today. So yeah, I was Netflix and chill with myself.
I love it. What are you watching on Netflix right now?
I actually was watching on Apple TV, funny enough, but because I dumped Disney and Hulu like the rest of the world after the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing. So, and I'm just going to slow that roll. I mean, I don't know if I'll get back into the Disney thing, but we'll see.
I haven't had Disney or Hulu probably in about 3 years.
Yeah.
The kids honestly, we just use Netflix. And then if there's special movies we want to watch that aren't on Netflix or shows, we go to the library and we borrow it.
Yeah,
or rent it on Amazon Prime.
I have Apple TV for free through T-Mobile.
Oh, cool.
So that's fun. And then so I'm watching the morning show, the new season of the morning show with Reese Witherspoon, and then there was a really sweet movie called All of You, and it was with the guy who played the English comedian actor who played Roy in Apple TV, the funny soccer thing.
I have no idea.
What is that show called? I'm gonna kill myself when I not kill.
I'm really not I really don't watch many movies, TV. I've never been occasionally I do love a couple shows on Netflix, and right now I'm watching all of Love is Blind.
Ted Lasso. Sorry, Ted Lasso.
Oh, Ted Lasso. I've never watched that. I have no idea.
Oh, you would if you like Schitt's Creek, like it's hilarious.
I do love Schitt's Creek.
You would love this. I might have to give you my password.
I'm more of a reader than a watcher, though.
I know.
I would rather be on my couch with a book than watching something.
I feel you. But you can borrow my password for the day if you want something later. Let me know.
Of course.
It's so much fun. Anyways, so that's what I did. I was hanging out. I ordered in. What are you smiling over there?
Oh, my cat was being silly.
Because they're cute.
Well, what my female cat snuck out of the house last night while I had the door open for like 2 seconds, and I didn't see her sneak out, and she doesn't normally do that. And then she was outside all night, and I thought she was just had found a spot to hide in the house and was snuggle up somewhere. And then this morning I went out to take the trash out, and she came out from underneath the porch like terrified, meowing, and I was like, "Oh no!"
That's
So
so funny.
now she's being all clingy right now.
I love it. They're both beautiful kitty cats.
They are.
So solo dates. So let's preface, solo dates doesn't mean you have to do it when you're actually single. Like I mean, you can do them as solo, like just to take yourself out and enjoy it. But I also was
Yeah, and
thinking I think people just don't take themselves out very much, like by themselves.
And in fact, I would argue that like if you're in a relationship, you should purposely, intentionally be doing solo dates because
Exactly.
a lot of us have a tendency when we get into a relationship to go from me to we, and everything becomes a
I like the way you said that.
what are we doing?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, okay, yeah, if you're a couple and you have a life together, like there is a component of what are we doing? What's our schedule? Like what's our life? But you're still an individual human being. And you still have the things that you enjoy doing. And I would encourage you to get out there and do them. And yes, take yourself on solo dates. It's not like a failure if your partner doesn't want to go do a thing that you're interested in and you go do it by yourself.
Meanwhile, your cats are totally kissing in the background, which is
Oh,
so
my
cute.
cats are absolutely obsessed with each other. And my boy cat is very, very upset that she was outside all night. He was very concerned about her. And you mean listeners can't see, but he is just like love bombing the hell out of her right now.
It's so cute.
Which is funny because when he gets outside and comes back, our female cat, we joke that she acts like he's been cheating on her with the neighborhood hoe because she just growls, hisses, chases at him, and bats at him like he's some stranger. Like it's so funny. It's dramatic.
It's dramatic.
The soap opera of my cat's life.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm gonna take a little bit of video for our audience. Oh, well,
he heard you say that, and he is camera shy, so he ran.
Aw, but look at her. She's so cute.
I know, she's the cutest.
Aw. Anyways, so we're talking about solo dating. Solo dates, not solo dating, solo dates. So this morning I sent you a photo because I went to the farmer's market, which is totally.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I said, yeah, you did.
Yeah. I did. And I was texting with the kid and I'm like, because Caden's at, the other mommy. And I said, do you want anything from the farmer's market? So I'm listing off all the sweet stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I go, you want something savory? Because I'm getting no. And then I get a yee. It's like, why can't you just put the S on? Why do you have to text 14-year-old? Like, why E? And then I get MK for okay. Like, why can't you just do okay instead of MK? I'm like, child, what the F is happening?
You know what's wild about that to me is that it makes sense that teenagers text like that. Okay.
Yeah.
When grown-ass adults text like that, it should be illegal.
I know. Please use the
that is an
word.
Automatic disqualifier for me with another adult of like romantically. If you are texting me in shorthand, no, thank you.
Oh my God. My favorite was you were talking to somebody. This was like 2 years ago. Remember they used like an exorbitant amount of emojis or something?
Oh my God. Yes.
You were like, why is that like
this was a man in his 40s. And like the text he would send me there would be like 4 or 5 actual words and then just like a massive string of emojis. And I'm like, what the
Dude, this
actual,
is
like,
not a pick your own
are
adventure.
you high while you're texting? What, like, I am not an emoji interpreter.
Oh my God. I think it's
That was
so
a
freaking.
hard no for me.
Oh my God. You know what we should do is create a bingo card for solo dating.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Solo dates. That would be really fun. And
I
then
could make
whoever
that on
gets,
Canva.
yeah, and then whoever gets bingo, they should tell us and we'll like,
That's
I don't know.
cute. I like that.
Yeah, we can send them, we'll feature them on our on the Live Out Loud Instagram.
I like it.
That would be really fun. Um, okay, so I do the farmer's market. So my whole thing is I really don't like driving my car. So I always, it's like the whole point of it is like I go on my Vespa, it's really fun. And then I have my place, like I go buy my watermelon juice first, and then I walk around. Today in the indoor area, which typically houses a lot of the produce and some other
Mm.
like older like the more like elderly vendors, they
Mm-hmm.
like we because of the sun is so, the summer's so hot here. And it's only from 7 to 11 during the summer, so they shorten it.
That's nice.
It goes back to like 8 to 1
Yeah.
for fall. But today they had a train swap. You know those little all the trains, they've modeled
Oh, like the
trains.
model trains?
So
Oh,
today they
that's
had,
fun.
yeah, the whole place was filled, and I couldn't go in yet because they were just still like setting up when I got there.
Mhm.
So I didn't get to see it, but it looked really fun. So then I go and grab my I grab like a breakfast. Sometimes it's like this Korean joint. Today I got like a breakfast burrito because the kid decided on a quesadilla. And I was like, all right, I'm
Mm.
in line already. I'll just get like a breakfast burrito. And I walk around, grab produce. I have my special like vendors that I really like seeing. And then if I feel like it, I'll get a coffee or just, it's like so fun just to drive back.
Yeah, I love that.
So that's one of that I do, but so now you talk about the one that you did the other day looked so cute. I
Yeah,
love the
well, I mean,
Lego.
yeah, this all came about because I made a post. I made 2 posts on Instagram this last week, and the first one was um, a slide on Instagram of a carousel of dates I would enjoy, like with another person. And then the next day, I did a reel talking about how when you're single, there's kind of like, I mean, I didn't go in depth. I'm going to go in depth now, but like the premise was like, you don't need to wait for a romantic partner to do those kinds of dates for yourself. Like if it's something you enjoy and you would enjoy it, like go do it. Don't wait for someone to do it with you. And I kind of created a little like, I don't like to call it a challenge, but like a quest, like a, hey, in October, I'm going to do this little fall quest. I'm going to do all my dates, like check off all my solo dates that I think would be cute and fun. Join me if you'd like. And I had several people who were like, I want to do this too. Like, this is so inspiring to me.
I
Like,
know
let's
it's
do it.
fun.
And so I made my list. I have my list. Where'd you go? There it is. So my solo fall dates that I want to do in October, end of September and rest of September and then into October was get like a Lego set and go do lunch at the park while building Legos because I love Legos even as an adult.
But it was cute the one you picked, obviously, because of
Yeah,
the camera. Like it
I
was,
went and I went to
loved it.
there's a local shop that had like a little creative like they do like D&D or what is that game? Is it Dungeons and Dragons nights, and they have like all kinds of crafting stuff, and it's just like a cute little mom and pop shop, and they have a ton of Lego sets in there. So I went in there and got the camera Lego set because I've always wanted to build that one. So I got that, and then I went to a local coffee shop that I had a gift certificate for, and I got a really yummy sandwich and a chai, and I just went and sat at the park for an hour while my kids were in school and had lunch at the park and built Lego by myself. It was
I
great.
love that. I love that.
Yeah. And then on the rest of my list, I have go to a hot springs, which I'm actually doing this evening.
Ooh.
I actually last year when I was working as a preschool teacher, somebody gave me a teacher appreciation day gift of a very large amount of hot spring soaks at our local hot
Oh,
springs.
amazing.
So I'm just gonna go do that tonight because I want to. But I'm doing very specifically doing a sunset soak and bringing myself a little thermos of hot chocolate so I can sit and
Ooh, I
soak and
love
watch the
that.
sun go down. And then like find a new comfort food spot and just have a really good meal. Like not take it to go, just like sit and enjoy it, you know?
So is that a separate one to go like?
Yeah, these are, yeah,
enjoy?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a separate
cool.
one. So that's another one I'll
But-
do. And then
Yeah.
going on a walk to enjoy fall colors, you know, just like
Hell yeah.
leaf
Nature bathing.
observing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Japanese, they say nature bathing, you know, just
Yeah,
like
forest bathing.
forest bathing, all of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Forest therapy. Hello.
Uh-huh. And going on a day hike. And the reason I had shared that as a date I would enjoy is because I think that you learn a lot about other human beings when you go on a day hike. Like, especially people who put on their like bios or tell you that they enjoy hiking. If you go on a day hike with them, you find out what kind of hiker they are. Like, are they actually a hiker or are they just like a stroll through the park person?
Which is fine.
Which
Just
is
know, like,
fine.
just
Which
own
is
it.
fine. But we get to define each other's version of what hiking is. And then also, like, if things come up while you're hiking, you get to see how they navigate them and you get to see them get sweaty and all the things. I think
Yeah,
it's
one
a
of my
great thing.
other favorite ones is I go take myself again on the like the Vespa just feels like it's just my little thing, you know. So I take it up to this place called Paestawa Peak, which is this beautiful
Mm.
little hiking spot. Actually, if the sun comes out a little bit more, I might take Coop because the weather's so pretty. And which then I have to drive, but it's fine. And then afterwards I go for breakfast at this
Mm.
spot called Lucy's and it's like orchard, it's like on an orchard, in like a farm, but
Oh,
it has this
fun.
like another cool restaurant next to it, and then they're open, and there's this big courtyard where everybody kind of sits, and then they have for the summer months they do the water thing for the kids. So
Mm-hmm.
the kids are like running through the water, and I'm just sitting there, and I'll bring a journal with me or one of my books, and I just really like enjoy like not being on my phone. I like just experiencing people and like getting to people watch is so fun.
Yeah, and I think that's something I want to make note of too is, you know, because a lot of these things are activities that people just do anyways, when you're intentionally doing it as a solo date, like staying off your phone. Like
Yeah.
treating it the same way that you would a date with another human being, like being present
Yeah.
with yourself the same way you like
Yeah.
if you were going to go on a date with another person to this, you know, this place that Lucy's, would you sit with on your phone in front of that person while you're trying to
Yeah.
connect with them,
No.
be present with them, you know, like, and for me with like the Lego building, it was like I didn't sit on my phone. I focused on building the Lego and just like being present and noticing what was around me because that's how I want to be with another human being is intentional.
Yeah.
So,
I love that. And I just think being alone in your own presence and being really comfortable with yourself, it starts like that, but it doesn't mean you have to sit in your home and like, because that kind of aloneness is different feeling. It's because you're like doing things like you're cleaning. There's always like a
mhm.
list to do, like, you know, your kid's room, or I got to go grocery shopping, or I have to throw the trash, like whatever like the home list, it's a different kind of aloneness. It's not going
Yeah.
out. Like I love taking myself to the movies sometimes too, and just being alone in the movie. And especially if I'm seeing something that, you know, other people might not enjoy as much, or just the fact of I just
Oh,
enjoy that.
the third Avatar movie is coming out in December, and I am
Hell yes.
absolutely going. I went to the second one by myself,
Yep.
and I
Me
cried like a
too.
baby. I cried like a baby in the movie theater by myself because I
Aw.
love the Avatar series. I love
Me
it
too.
so
Me
much.
too.
It's just like gets
It
me.
it really speaks to me. I
I
know. It's
know.
like I think it's our little starseed hearts. It's like
Yeah.
I want to go back.
Take me with you.
We just are part of that. I want to be blue.
I want to run around barefoot in the woods and dive through the
I want to
trees.
be 11 feet and have a high metabolism and be able to swim underwater with the whales.
That's like the
I may
dream.
watch that this weekend. I haven't seen two in a while.
You know what we should do? We
What?
should, before the third one comes out, we should do a friend movie date where we
Yes.
like on different nights we watch the first one and then we watch the second one and then like the same day we go to the third one like in our different cities, right? And then
I
we
love
like chat
that.
afterwards and have a recap.
I love that. I'm down for that. That's actually really fun.
Yeah.
But I think like another date that I love doing for myself, and I live downtown, so it's actually again just super easy. It does cost a little bit of money because it's going into the museum, and you just have to buy like a
Mm-hmm.
day pass to the museum. But there are so many things that don't cost much. Like you can pack your own lunch and go somewhere. But like for me, walking around that, and then I also have a membership to the Desert Botanical Garden.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
do have a 2-pack, so like I can bring anybody, but I end up there like sometimes just on my own. I just want to go walk, and like tonight would probably be a beautiful night to go because
Mm,
it's been raining and it's cooler, and the desert and all like the botanical, like everything sort of pops, like it comes alive.
yeah.
There'll be probably a little more animals like running around. We get road runners over there, little hares like rabbits, and we get the quail. So I bet they'll be
Oh, so
like,
I love quail. They're so cute.
I know they are so cute.
One of my other ones was getting donuts from a few different shops
Hell yeah.
to compare them and just have like a little
Ooh.
donut like
Okay, so
experience.
what do you use as your baseline donut? Is it like glazed from each one? Because they can all be very different.
That's so true. Like for me, like if I were to do that with my daughter, she loves maple bars. So we would get like a
Ooh,
maple bar from
I'm with
every
her.
place and then like do slices of them and see like which maple bar you like the most from which place. And actually
Mm.
I have a friend who did something similar where, and I took note of this because I thought it was so fun, where she got oh, crab puffs, you know, like the crab rangoons. She got
Yeah.
them from every place here in town that has them and then did like a taste testing of them to see which one was the best.
So
I
that's
thought
fun
that was
too.
so
Like,
fun. I was like, that's a
no,
cute little thing.
I think up in Oregon, I really miss the apple cider donuts.
Yes. Apple cider donuts are so good.
They're so,
So good.
especially the mini ones. I don't know why. They're
Uh-huh.
kind of warm, dusted in like the powdered sugar or
Yeah.
cinnamon, like that cinnamon powdered sugar
And
vibe.
this is the time of the year to get them. So it's
I
like, I think
know.
for me,
So,
it would be like the fall themed donuts is what I would go around and get. Like, get a
yes.
fall themed donut from every shop and be like, oh, this one was my favorite, or I didn't like this about
Yes.
this one, you know, and just kind of, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was one. And then going bird watching, like going on a bird watching walk, which
Yes, I love that.
one of
We have
my,
a
yeah, one of my
we have
favorite
two.
romance novels is about bird watching. And I'm like, that's a cute thing to do.
Yeah, we have two really beautiful preserve. One's closer to me. One's a little bit more of a drive towards the like Gilbert area, but it's like a riparian reserve, and they have,
Yeah.
lots of birding. But I do a lot of birding with my mom when we're in Utah, when we're hanging out, or in her backyard, as you saw. Like she's got trees galore, and and lots of
Yeah.
things with the hummingbirds. But I like good birding. The other thing that's actually just really fun is just to walk shops, like go to a new street, pick a little coffee shop that you've been wanting to check out, or a donut shop, like
I
whatever
have
brings.
coffee shop on my list. Yeah.
Yep, where when it brings you to like a new area, like Google best coffee, in Phoenix, and
Hmm.
then I might walk around. I'll get a cup and then walk the shops and see like what's there. And sometimes just getting in the car and a drive to like a little nature, like up to Pine or to Sedona. I mean, the only thing I'm really spending money on is gas and maybe like
Hmm.
a little bit of food. But everything else is more of like, it's just the drive itself is like
Yeah.
really fun for me.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, I love a good drive. I love being in the car.
I know.
Um,
You
another
have
one I wrote
waterfalls
down.
close to you too.
Oh yeah. 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 Oregon's amazing.
I know. I
Um,
can't wait to move back up there.
I mean, last weekend I did a photo session for a couple, like a sunset photo session, down by Painted Hills in Oregon. So that's about
Mhm.
3.5 hours from me. And it's just like the most incredible geology site, like just
Mm.
beautiful landscape.
It did look really
And
pretty.
I could have driven back afterwards. And I decided to car camp by myself, which I'm totally comfortable with. and
Wait,
wake
so
up.
what do you put down in the back? I kept meaning to ask you.
Oh yeah, so I have a Ford Explorer, and a twin size mattress fits in the
Yeah.
back of my Ford Explorer if I fold all the seats
Oh,
down. And it even leaves a little space on the side where I have two totes. I have my cooking tote, and then I have like my tote of just like clothes and camping supplies. And there's space next to my mattress to put both of those totes. They fit
wait,
perfectly.
so what's your cooking? What does your cooking tote have in it?
It's the most tourist camping tote you've ever seen.
I love it, but as long as it
I mean,
works good.
I have my knife, and I have a cutting board, and I have like spices and dish soap and the pot and pan, and I have my little mini backpacking stove in there right now. And then I had like a whole bunch of like foods that I could heat up in my little cooking pot and all the things. Yeah.
All right, since I'm going, we were just talking about how our custody has changed in a good way, like just
Mhm.
in a new way. I should say it's not good or bad.
For
It's just
you.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's just is new. It's going to be new. I'm going to do that with Caden. We're going to go and do a little bit of, I'm going to do a solo camping for sure with myself, but I won't be able to do it for a while. So I'm going to take the kid with me and just go. I have a 6-man, Coleman tent, like that'll fit a bunch of good stuff in it. But
Oh yeah.
also I do have a camping stove and I have all that stuff. So
Yeah. Go
I
camping.
just need to go do it.
Just do it. Don't make it overcomplicated. Just do it.
No, I think my little Virgo doesn't know how much they need it though, and I want them to be unplugged a little bit
Yes, these Earth babies, they need it.
I know every couple of weeks, like maybe we'll do it like once or at least twice a month, just to like,
Yeah.
even if it's a Saturday to Sunday, super easy,
Yeah.
go
Well, and
somewhere.
that's what I did is, after the photo session, a friend who lives in the area had given me some great locations for camping on BLM land. And I just found a spot after dark, and I parked there and slept in the back of my car, woke up at 5 a.m. to go do sunrise photos over this geology area, like this amazing, beautiful spot. And then I spent the rest of the day slowly driving home and stopping at all these beautiful spots to take more photos, and just like it just filled my cup. And it was like, yeah, I could wait to do that with someone, or I could just do it because I freaking love it, and it lights me up.
I love it. And I do
Yeah,
love it. I just haven't done it in so long.
go
I
do
think
it.
I need to buy like a cot to sleep on.
It for in the tent.
Yeah. I just think for comfort. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think that sounds so much fun. So I think there's a lot of fun things that we listed.
Yeah, my last one was going stargazing with hot chocolate and cozy
Yes.
blankets.
I think hot cocoa with anything is perfect. I thought you were going to say chai though, because you do love a good chai.
I do love chai, but not at night because I don't want that
Oh,
caffeine at night.
that makes perfect sense.
It's not a lot of caffeine, but it's just enough that like it would probably make it hard for me to go to sleep.
Now, do you do the cocoa with like full milk or do you do it with hot water and then add a little milk?
I'm a Taurus. We do the legitimate hot chocolate. It's got to have a peppermint stick in it too to stir around. It's got to have whipped cream. It's got to have some marshmallow. It's got to have a caramel drizzle on top. Like we're doing the whole thing.
You would love these new marshmallows from Trader Joe's. They're maple brown sugar.
That sounds divine.
I know. I haven't put it in cocoa yet, but I have to try it. That sounds really good, actually.
Yeah. I just think, I think that it's a really good practice to intentionally do things with yourself that aren't your everyday habits.
Yeah, it makes it fun. Like when you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take myself out. And it
Yeah.
could be a pedicure. It could be like what normally
Yeah.
feels like a chore, you add a little something extra to it, or maybe it's just the intention you
Yeah.
set with it.
Yeah. And I think that, we kind of get caught up sometimes in this mindset of like, especially during fall when we're watching all the couples sharing all the cute fall shit, going to the pumpkin patch, like doing all the things,
Yeah, so
like
sweet.
all couple photos. It's so sweet. It's so cute. But then it's like, oh, I wish I had that. And why can't I do that? Well, it's okay to feel that way, but also like go out and do that stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Like don't wait.
Yeah.
Like I was in a Facebook, I saw in a Facebook group the other day. It was like a singles Facebook group for like outdoorsy people. And this one dude posted and he was like, I feel like it's just really weird for people to go to the pumpkin patch by themselves, but I miss going to the pumpkin patch with like a partner. Like, I can't wait to have a partner. And I was like, dude, go to the pumpkin patch. Like, go to the pumpkin patch and get yourself an awesome pumpkin. Have a good time. Get a coffee. Like, just go do it because you love it. And he was like, okay, I'll do that.
I thought you were going to say, hey, I'm single too. Why don't we just go together and hang out?
No, different states. Different states. But no, it's just like, just go do it. Like, go do it. Or like, get a friend and go do it. You don't have to wait to have a partner to do these things.
Mm-hmm. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's very true. Well, this was fun.
This was fun. Yay.
And we'll keep doing it. And so I just posted it and shared it on Live Out Loud too. And
so if anybody listening wants to join us in doing those, like, you can go to the podcast Instagram page, and then also like my Instagram page or Michelle's, like, we both are posting our solo dates. And, you know, tag us or leave a comment and say, these are the solo dates I'm doing. Like, just let us know.
Yeah. And if you honestly post and you tag Live Out Loud, we'll totally share it. We'll reshare it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay, we did it. Love you.
Love you too.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
You're a really good mom.
So are you.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this episode today, be sure to subscribe and share because what do we say, baby?
Sharing is caring.